Ladies and gentlemen, bienvenidos, aloha, and welcome to the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. It's time for kickoff for game number 3 of our afternoon. Team TOA taking on the Platinum Boys. Let's get ready for some club football here. Big thanks to MP Elite 10 for putting this on. It's President's Day, and it's time for some pigskin.
Well, I know we got some new people on the live stream who weren't with us last game. We've been seeing some great football thus far, and I'm glad that we do have some new listeners because in the last game, I've listed at least 4 or 5 guys that I'm pretty sure are going to be playing Pac-12 football pretty soon. And I got sick of saying that, and I'm going to reset because I already see some Pac-12 guys out here on this field during warm-up. So a lot of talent out here at this MP Elite Club football.
Well, there's one guy, Howard, that we talked to during our last game, Nico E.A. Malayava, and he's definitely going to be, I mean, we hope, as Pac-12 football fans ourselves, we hope he stays in the Pac. He's got offers from Michigan State, Florida State, as well as UCLA, Utah, ASU. Just a sophomore out of Wharton High School. He quarterbacks this Team TOA football club, and yeah, he's certainly going to be playing on Saturdays. As a fan of Pac-12 football, I just hope he stays in the Pac.
Absolutely. I hope he stays in the Pac, too. I mean, why wouldn't he? Obviously, these days, it's super prestigious. You know, the SEC runs everything. You know, if you're a Pac-12 kid getting recruited by the Big 12, it feels like a big deal. But, I mean, if you're a West Coast kid getting recruited by the Big 12, it feels like a big deal. But I want to see a kid like that stay home. And you know me, Alex, I'm an Oregon State Beaver, as are you.
Oh, diehard.
I would love to see one of these kids out here playing quarterback or whatever it is for our Oregon State Beavers.
Team TOA taking on the Platinum Boys now. Howard, you and I actually had a chance to watch the Platinum Boys play some club football earlier this year. Got to watch them a little bit. But just to go back to Team TOA, they've got other guys. Obviously, we're highlighting Nico E.A. Malayava, but they've got other guys on their team that'll be playing on Saturdays. And by playing on Saturdays, I mean playing college football D1 here pretty soon, including they got a freshman wide receiver, Jordan Anderson. He's already got offers from Arizona State and Maryland. They got Juan Wilson. We're number 3 at wide receiver for them, a junior. He's got offers from Nevada and Arizona State. Their running back has a Central Michigan offer. They got a couple guys with Eastern New Mexico offers. I say all that to say, because, I mean, obviously offers don't mean everything, but I say that to say there is talent on Team TOA. There's also talent on Team Platinum, so this should be a good game. People have been telling us this is actually our game to watch, really, of all 4 games today. Have this one circled, have this one highlighted. So if you're joining us here on the live stream, we thank you for joining us, and we're pretty excited for the club football that we're about to see take place.
Well, I'm happy to hear that this is kind of the game of the day, or the one that people have been telling us to watch. And during our last game, we didn't have all the rosters. We didn't have a ton of information, so we didn't exactly know who we were looking at. And it became clear very quickly, like, oh, wow, these kids are moving a little bit different. These aren't just high school football players, but these guys out here got a lot of talent. So another thing we also talk about is, in addition to a lot of these guys getting ready to go to college or getting some film ready, another thing we like to highlight is, hey, not everybody's going to the next level, but they do get an opportunity to play out here with their teammates, build camaraderie, get this experience, and make friendships that'll last a lifetime. So just love the whole club football thing and creating an opportunity for these guys.
And you know, it's something that's going to be a little bit of a challenge for us, but a little bit fun here in the broadcast booth is both teams electing to wear their white jerseys here today. Luckily for us, Platinum, it says Platinum on their jersey right above the number, so we'll have that as it looks like Platinum is getting set here to kick off to open things up here in game number 3 today from the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse.
And typically we'd say, well, that's all right. Both teams have on white, but we'll just go with the helmet color.
Well,
but of course, with all these different high schools, students representing different high schools, there's no uniform helmet color, so we're making it work out here, but we're happy to be here and glad everybody's tuned into the live stream with us.
The Platinum Boys set to kick off to open things up here. Game number 3 from MP Elite 10 football action at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. As Team TOA set to receive and start things off on offense here to open the day. Kick is an end-over-ender, going to bounce at the 20 and then get picked up at the 20-yard line. They're fielding it, getting it around the edge, and breaking free along the right sideline. That was Kyle Miller on the return, fielding it on the bounce and getting down to the 45-yard line. Excellent field position to open things up here for Team Toa on their first look offensively this afternoon. Well, Howard, I'm really excited about this Team Toa, their quarterback. As I said, we talked to him before this game, Nico E.A. Maleava. I'm going to try to get that pronunciation dialed in by the end of the game, but he's a sophomore out of Warren High School. He's a star in the making. Great kid, fun chatting with him. So I'm excited to see what he does here.
Yeah, absolutely. Great young man, had a good head on his shoulders, and just looking at him in warm-ups, he's got a good arm. The ball comes out of it hot. I can't wait to see him in live action.
Nico E.A. Maleava in at quarterback for Team Toa. Handoff up the gut on the first carry of the game. Running back churns forward, picks up a couple of yards, bringing up second down and short.
It really is crazy looking out there and seeing 22 white jerseys on the football field at the same time.
If Platinum and Team Toa didn't have their name on the front of the jersey, we would be lost.
I mean, it would be impossible.
Also, I will point out, I'm sure our viewers on the live stream can see this, but a unique number font for Team Toa, kind of like a scary Halloween, sort of like a running, blood-dripping, violent. I like it. You don't normally see that. I like it. Second down and short for Team Toa. Ryan Watson, the running back, moves the pile forward and brings up third down and short for Team Toa.
Well, we know Team Toa has a quarterback, and we've seen him come out today with 2 runs, pounding the ball forward. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually go with a third run right here, the way they picked up yardage on those first 2. So I have a feeling we're going to see a versatile offense out of Team Toa today.
So third down and short for Team Toa, right around the 50-yard line. First real challenge we've seen for them here today. And the defender jumps off sides into the neutral zone. That will be an automatic first down for Team Toa as they march into Platinum Boys territory for the first time today. And I don't want to harp on the jersey numbers, but I have never seen numbers like that out of a football team before, Howard. Have you?
You know what? They keep saying this is a team out of Long Beach. As a Long Beach native myself, we like to be a little bit different. They're coming out with some swag.
Yeah, I respect it. I respect the swag.
I'm co-signing the jersey numbers.
First down and 10 for Team Toa. Maleava back to pass. Pass is caught at the 35-yard line. And receiver gets down to the 25. That was Alex Saja, the Warren High School junior on the reception. Move the chains. First down, Team Toa.
Alex, have we, as in Oregon State, offered Nico yet?
As far as I can tell, our alma mater, Oregon State University, has not offered this quarterback, Nico E.A. Maleava. And we need to get on the phone with our recruiting director, Michael Doctor, and get an offer out to this kid before this game's over.
Man, for real.
First down and 10, Team Toa. Handoff goes to Watson. This time, Platinum's there to snuff it out. Getting in the backfield and initiating the contact. Linebacker number 10. So second down and 10 for Team Toa. First possession of the game, first possession of the first quarter. E.A. Maleava back to pass, throws a strike over the middle. That pass is caught across the 20-yard line and into the red zone is Kyle Miller, the Warren High School senior on the grab. Third down and short for Team Toa.
Nothing easy for either team thus far. Team Toa, they're converting some passes, but as soon as they do, Platinum Boys are on top of them. Team Toa, they're getting a couple yards on the ground, but not many. It's kind of going both ways on this drive so far, and I feel like we're going to have a neck-and-neck game.
Well, we're over here singing the praises of this quarterback, rightfully so, but this defense by the Platinum Boys looks pretty stout. E.A. Maleava calls his own number, slides down, crosses the 10-yard line, and picks up the first. Flag comes in late as E.A. Maleava took a shot at the end of the play. And it looked like he tried to slide and avoid the contact. A little slow to get up, but that is a penalty. That you'll get penalized for going at the quarterback's head like that.
Number 20 on Platinum Boys absolutely leveled the running back in the backfield, but E.A. Maliava had already pulled the ball out. It was an RPO. And I like the sportsmanship by the young man, helping the running back up after the play.
So personal foul penalty will go against the Platinum Boys. Automatic first down. And Team Toa has the ball on the 5-yard line. First down and goal.
Also, Alex, I feel like Nico was trying to lead us astray. He told us he wasn't a running quarterback. And do they have a Wildcat going?
Handoff goes inside to Higgs. And the Platinum Boys are right there.
Those Platinum Boys are coming up and hitting right now.
Number 20 in on the stop for Platinum. Second down and goal for Team Toa as Nico E.A. Maliava checks back in the game at quarterback. Well, so they went to the Wildcat there, Howard, but that's because I think Maliava had to go.
Yeah, Maliava had to go.
Get to the sideline, take a smelling salt, whatever. Get back in the game.
We knew he wasn't going to stay out for very long.
Heck no. Second down and goal here. E.A. Maliava to pass, wrapped up in the backfield and sacked. Whole bunch of white jerseys for the Platinum Boys getting in there. Sione Avatongo, the nose tackle, disrupting things, putting a down payment on some property in the backfield. Third down and goal from the 13-yard line. And timeout, Team Toa.
Well, it's funny. We just said, I mean, we're seeing nothing easy. So while we have seen Team Toa move the ball a little bit, they've also been taking some shots, and they've been, getting smothered a little bit on defense. So both teams on this first drive showing some stuff that we're impressed with.
Well, the defensive line for the Platinum Boys looks legit, and I don't have as detailed of a roster for them as I do for Team Toa. I don't know what offers they have, but they've got some dudes clearly that can disrupt the offensive line, get back there, and make life hard for a quarterback in Nico E.A. Maliava, who's going to be playing at the next level. They're making life tough for him.
And if they don't have any offers yet, that's part of the reason why they're out here playing club football, to put some stuff on film, and they've done it so far on this first drive.
So third down and third down and goal from the 14 for Team Toa. E.A. Maliava back to pass. Pressured, throws on the run, looking end zone, incomplete. Great coverage by the Platinum Boys to bring up fourth and goal. And just as we were singing the praises of this Team Toa offense, Platinum Boys, they play that bamboo defense, bend, don't break, and it's fourth and goal.
And I started to say this a few minutes ago. I feel like Nico kind of led us astray a little bit, told us he wasn't a runner, told us he wasn't really a dual-threat quarterback. He's more of a pocket guy. And then we see an RPO, and he's up the middle of the field for 12 yards. It looked impressive to me.
I mean, the legs look great, and that's – you got to love that in a quarterback when he's like, I'm a pocket guy. We asked him, who do you look to for inspiration? He said, Tom Brady.
Right.
I love his preparation. And then you see him making plays with his legs, so you know he's a true dual threat. Fourth down and goal from the 14 for Team Toa. Looking end zone, incomplete. Incomplete, no flags on the play. Turnover on downs. Platinum Boys will start things off on their own 13-yard line. First down and 10. Scoreless game here. 5:05 to go in the first.
Great defensive stand by Platinum Boys. And Nico thought he had his receiver on a corner route there, but he just couldn't connect with them, had it a little bit over his head.
First look today at the Platinum Boys offense. Snap goes over the quarterback's head into the end zone. And they'll say he was down at the 1-yard line. Down at the 1-yard line.
And more like down at the 1-inch line. Credit to him, though, because most guys in that situation, I don't think they're diving on it. I think guys are saying, that looks like it's in the end zone. I'm going to try to scoop it up. But if you do and you miss, you give up a touchdown. So it looks like maybe he got it on the 6-inch line.
So the quarterback for the Platinum Boys is wearing number 7. And they've got 3 guys on their roster with number 7. Lovewin Don Willis, a defensive back. 7 McGee, who we know is an all-around athlete. And Elijah James out of Ukiah High School. I have to assume that that's Elijah James. Second down and a mile for the Platinum Boys. Backed up in their own end zone. Handoff goes up the gut. Running back trying to find some daylight. He's driven backwards. And forward progress going to have him down at the half-inch line. It'll be third down and long from the 1 centimeter line for the Platinum Boys.
Yeah, and it looks like we got a...
Man, this Team TOA defense really thinks they've gotten a safety on these last 2 plays, and I'm not even gonna. This isn't a critique of the officials, but they, they're being a little bit generous with the forward progress spot.
Well, Alex, we heard that they have replay in MP Elite.
That's right. They do have replay. Each coach gets 1 challenge out here.
We might see somebody utilize some replay before the day's over.
Third down and 20 for the Platinum Boys, backed up in their own end zone. No breathing room here for quarterback Elijah James. And the snap goes out the back of the end zone. This time, it's a safety. The first points of the game coming on a safety from this Team TOA defense. 2-0, they lead. And the Platinum Boys will kick the ball back to Team TOA, who get it back on offense. But the first points of the game come on a safety. If you had that prop bet, go cash your check, collect your winnings at the betting window.
Didn't that happen in the Super Bowl with Peyton Manning?
Snap went over Peyton Manning's head against the Seahawks. I believe that was 2014?
Probably 2014.
2014, first play of the game, and I think I made that joke because I think it was something like plus 800.
Oh, yeah, somebody got rich on that
plus 1,200. If you threw $100 down, oh, you're making some serious cash.
Absolutely.
So obviously, there's no betting here. The MP Elite 10 Club Football League. But I did wake up at the Aquarius Casino in Laughlin, and the sports book was on my mind.
I was going to say, having us Californians out here in Nevada, it just has our mind racing more than it would if we were at home. And I appreciate that kind of scenery, which is provided here at the Anderson Fieldhouse.
So 2-0 your score after the safety. And Team TOA on to return. The kick following safety. Demarius Tidwell and Kyle Miller back to return. Kick will bounce and be fielded by Miller just across the 40-yard line. Patiently picks his way forward to the 50. And Team TOA will have excellent field position here. First down and 10 from the 50-yard line to open up their second drive of the afternoon, leading 2-0, 3 minutes to go here in the first. And a late flag coming in there, Howard. I'm not sure what that is, but if you're Team TOA, all of a sudden, we talk so much about momentum, especially in these close games, these games that are a little bit shorter where the clock is running a little bit more generously. You take points where you can. So you went from getting stopped in the red zone, turnover on downs in the red zone, to getting a safety and getting the ball back at the 50-yard line, although after the penalty it looks like they'll be backed up a little. But that early in the game, that's a serious momentum shift. That's something you can build off of.
Alex, when you said the clock running a little bit more generously, was that a veiled shot at the scorekeeper?
You know what? I forgot for a second, Howard. I forgot for a second that you were the man working the scoreboard.
I'm just checking, man. I'm doing my best out here.
Listen, man, Tony Romo's great at what he does, but they don't ask Tony Romo to run the clock, run the scoreboard, and do color commentary at a high level.
Well, hey, Tony Romo's not as versatile as I am. He needs to step his game up.
I agree. I agree. After the penalty, first down and 10, Team TOA from their own 35-yard line. E.A. Maliava back to pass. It's caught at the 45. Needed 10 for the first, got 11. Move the sticks. That is a Team TOA first down.
And so there we go. We see some positive yards out of this Team TOA offense. And here we go. We got a flag on the field.
Penalty flag on the field. And just to go back to the clock keeping comment, not a veiled shot at you, but Sometimes the officials choose to run the clock on an incompletion. Sometimes they tell you to stop it. I would just say, in general, at the club football level, clock management or clock running is a little more liberal.
Well, if there's anybody that's going to take a shot at me out here, I got to be honest, it's going to have to be you, because what the people also can't see is you're double fisting 2 microphones, playing the role of PA announcer, play-by-play guy on the live stream, and you've got a bunch of notes in front of you. So impressed with what we have going, but really more impressed with what MP Elite has put together. We've been nothing but complimentary of this live stream. I mean,
it's amazing.
The entire setup, what they've put together for the kids. So shout out to them and all the parents who have invested money and time for their young student athletes to come out here and get a season in.
Penalty goes against the Platinum Boys. First down and 10 for Team TOA on the Platinum 40-yard line. It'll be a handoff up the middle, and clotheslined is Ryan Watson after a short gain. Platinum Boys tackling viciously here in the first quarter. Man, I'll tell you what, I think Platinum Boys came to play. We heard a lot about Team TOA, but Platinum Boys certainly came to play.
And we haven't really gotten to see them on offense yet because of those two bad snaps that kind of went over the quarterback's head or went off to the side. So I'm just from what we've seen on defense so far, I'm like, dang, I wonder what they have on offense, because this defense is treacherous.
So second down and 9 for Team TOA after the short run by Warren High School senior Ryan Watson. E.A. Maliava keeps it himself, dances in between 2 tacklers, and makes something out of nothing there to bring up third down and about 6 for Team TOA.
E.A. Maliava, he was running to the right, and he wanted to slide, but he's like, man, I just want to get a couple extra yards. But I know as soon as he kind of left his feet, he was thinking to himself, you know what, I'm going to just slide next time. I don't need to get my body all banged up out here.
Well, I like guys like Nico E.A. Maliava at quarterback because he's got a bright future, right? Florida State's calling, UCLA, Arizona State's calling. In theory, he should be sliding and protecting that scholarship check, but heck no. He wants to get out there. He wants to initiate contact. He wants to pick up the first down. You love it. That's what I love about high school football and club football. Offsides against the Platinum Boys. Going to give 5 free yards to Team TOA. Bringing up third down and short.
Also, that's the second time today, Alex, in the first quarter that we've seen Team TOA utilize a hard count on third down, like just literally like as an asset in their back pocket. Hey, let's use a hard count. They hold their water both times and gain 5 yards. That's good coaching and good discipline by this Team TOA offense.
Final minute of the first quarter. Third down and short for Team TOA. This time it will be a handoff, inside run, gets them the first down. Marcus Higgs, the Warren High School sophomore, mobilized the chain gang and moved the sticks. And you know what I gotta comment on here, Howard? Team TOA brought their cheering section. Team TOA's got some fans here at the game, and I love that.
Well, Long Beach, from Long Beach to Laughlin or Bullhead City, Arizona is not too far. They jumped on the freeway and hit the road to come support their young student athletes. You got to respect it.
First down and 10, Team TOA. Handoff again, inside run. Running hard is Marcus Higgs. 5-yard gain on the first down carry.
Marcus Higgs is running that ball hard. He is a big running back, but I didn't see who came in and laid the hit, but man, he took a shot on that.
Oh, he did. Well, he earned. There's different levels to 5-yard gains. That was a hard-earned, hard-run 5 yards. And that does it for the first quarter. Your score at the end of 1, Team TOA 2, Platinum Boys nothing. It'll be Team TOA ball on the move when we come back with second quarter action for you here from the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. And I'd like to take the time now to remind you to be COVID conscious.
after 6 plays, I said, oh, man, I think this is going to be a tight game out here because every time Team Toa inches forward, Platinum Boys come and lay a big hit and kind of make them go back a little bit. So it's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. I'm just seeing a neck-and-neck game right now with, honestly, a ton of physicality. I think that's the story so far. These guys are laying the lumber out there.
Second down and short for Team Toa. Handoff goes to Marcus Higgs. Nothing doing. The Platinum Boys getting in there and holding strong. Third down and about 5 for Team Toa, knocking on the door of the red zone. It's cool. I want both on. Because I'm switched on this one, I'm just going out on the live stream. E.A. Maliava's pass caught right around the first down marker. Stretching for the line to gain is Dejon Hancox. And they're going to mark him just short of the first down. So 4th down and a couple of yards here for Team Toa right outside the red zone, trying to add to their 2-0 lead.
I know we know that quarterback's the most important position in sports, but that last play is an example to me. When you have a quarterback like Nico E.A. Maliava, it was a simple little 5-yard out, but he was able to even be a tick late, but jam it in there. He's got a big enough arm that he can make every throw on the field, and it does a world of good.
Big 4th down for Team Toa right outside the red zone. Fakes the handoff pass inside, incomplete. In there on coverage is Aaron Williams, the defensive back for the Platinum Boys, breaking up the pass. And another turnover on downs for Team Toa. Platinum Boys defense came to play here today at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. So here we are talking about this Platinum Boys defense.
And there they are, come up big on 4th down.
So we haven't really got a chance to see what the Platinum Boys offense can do. Their one offensive possession resulted in a safety. Let's see now, they have a little bit more field to work with. Ball's on the 21-yard line. I'm curious to see if their offense can match their defensive prowess. 1st down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Quarterback rolling out, throws on the run, airs it out long, and the pass is incomplete. It hit Malachi Riley in the hands and falls to the turf, incomplete. In there on coverage for Team Toa is Kyle Miller, the Warren High School senior.
Malachi Riley got behind the defense on that, and his quarterback's rolling to his right. He was waiting for it, and it did hit him in the hands, but in his defense, it was after it was touched by a defender, and if somebody even gets a fingernail on it, changes the trajectory, and it makes it a hard ball to catch.
No, for sure. And I feel a little bad saying hit him in the hands, falls to the turf, because it would have required supreme concentration to be able to haul that ball in.
Absolutely.
Really a good play by Kyle Miller, the defensive back. 2nd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Will be a pass over the middle, caught just shy of the 30-yard line. Making the grab, Malachi Riley, the junior, picks up 9. 3rd down and short for the Platinum Boys.
I like the zip on that pass. We gave a lot of credit to Nico for Team Toa, but Platinum Boys, we've only seen 2 offensive plays so far. I'm liking it thus far. Let's see if they can put a drive together.
And that's Toby Schmidt in at quarterback now for the Platinum Boys, a junior out of Marantha High School. Looks like they're rotating quarterbacks between him and Elijah James out of Ukaipa. 3rd down and short for the Platinum Boys. It's a designed QB run up the middle. Toby Schmidt stretches for it. Looking for the call from the official. And they're going to say that is a Platinum Boys first down. Both teams came to play with some crowds. And you know what? For our listeners at home, I'm doing the PA announcer too, so when I hear the crowd get excited, now I'm getting excited. I like it.
Well, it's been nip and tuck. Both teams' offenses, both teams' defenses, taking a little bit and not giving much.
First down and 10 for the Platinum Boys from their own 31-yard line. Toby Schmidt in the game at quarterback. Airs it out. Nice ball, incomplete. Intended for Malachi Riley. Second down and 10 for the Platinum Boys.
I feel like I've seen Toby Schmidt do a little bit of everything already in just a couple of plays. I mean, he's running the ball, he's scrambling, throwing on the run, throwing out the pocket. And one thing we know is he's not afraid to let that thing go and throw the deep ball.
Well, it's our third game of the afternoon, 3 out of 4 games here on this President's Day slate. And already I can tell this is the best battle we've seen thus far.
Yeah, both teams coming to play, both teams as physical as could be, and playing with a lot of passion.
Second down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. It'll be a pass over the middle, caught for a first down. Plucking that one out of the air was Tron Henderson, the sophomore. With a first down grab, move the sticks, first down, Platinum Boys.
I like Schmidt. He's decisive. On the RPO, he pulls the ball out of the running back's stomach and gets it right to his receiver. He's got a little bit of a sidearm delivery, but he's putting it right on target where it needs to be.
And ladies and gentlemen, just another reminder, please keep your masks on in the crowd. We got to keep things COVID safe here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. Please stay masked up so we can keep playing. And an illegal substitution penalty coming in against the Platinum Boys. That'll move them backwards here. No, Howard, just to echo what you were saying, I like Toby Schmidt as well in the game now at quarterback for the Platinum Boys. Decisive, doing it all. When he had that little scamper for the first down run, he stretched out with the ball, tried to pick up the first, got the first. I like the versatility of him thus far on this drive. First time we've seen him so far today.
And the competitor in him, you can see him by stretching the ball out, just those little things.
So first down and 15 for the Platinum Boys. Run around the left side, running back with some daylight, putting on the truck stick and picking up the first down. Was that 23 on the run?
I thought, yeah, 23.
Number 23 for the Platinum Boys with a nice run to move the sticks.
I wish we had his name.
Run around the left side, running back with some daylight, putting on the truck stick and picking up the first down. Yeah, already today, Howard, you can see this is a balanced game. Both teams have good offenses, both teams have good defenses, both teams have D1 talent, and both teams are playing like it is the championship game, like they came to play today.
And their fans feel like it's the championship game because we're hearing both supporter sections.
First down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Pass out, incomplete. Hit the first down marker with the ball, does not pick up the first down. Second down and 10, final 5 minutes of the second quarter here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse.
See, Schmidt is very decisive. He's playing fast but not hurried.
Run around the left side, running back with some daylight, putting on the truck stick.
He's decisive. He knows exactly what he wants to do with the ball. You can tell he knows the offense in and out.
And for those just tuning in, our score 2-0. Somewhat of a baseball score here. Late in the second quarter, the lone points of the day coming on a safety on a bad snap from the Platinum Boys. They were backed up on their own 1-inch line. And the center snapped it just to the left of the quarterback, goes out the back of the end zone, incomplete. Or not incomplete, good out of the back of the end zone for a safety. And that's how we got to 2-0 here late in the second. And a game where we heard about some offensive firepower. It's been the defense. It's been a defensive showcase, really. Second down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Team Toa brings the pressure. Quarterback trying to escape it. Schmidt throws on the run. Passes incomplete. Schmidt running for dear life out there as Team Toa brought the heat, brought the pressure. Third down and long for the Platinum Boys.
And like you said, defense has kind of been the story of the game because we saw Schmidt, a couple of positive plays in a row. Offense is moving, but now we're at 3rd and 10. This is a huge down. And at the middle of the field, you think this is 4-down territory, right, Alex? You're not punting the ball away here if you're the Platinum Boys if you don't convert, right?
The only reason you punt the ball away here is, one, if you have a legit punter, which, Howard, you and I have watched enough club football to know that not every team here is carrying a legit punter. But the only reason I say that is because of how good this Platinum Boys defense has looked. It's like, oh, maybe you do want to pin them deep. But no, I do think you go for it because guess what? We're about 15 minutes away from Nevada. We're about 15 minutes away from Laughlin, where you can gamble, where you can go in and play craps, blackjack, slots. So why not roll the dice here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse? Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
And if that's the case, Schmidt only needs 5 or 6. You don't got to get all 10 in one play.
3rd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. And timeout taken by the Platinum Boys. And while they take a timeout, I will take the time to remind you to whip out your phones, go on social media, and follow at MP Elite 10, at MP Elite 10 on social media. This might be championship day, the championship weekend, but they've got a spring season starting on April 9th. They've also got, this is something I'm very excited about, they've got their Elite Combine, April 16th through the 18th, right here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. Similar setup, similar situation to the NFL Combine, but for the kids, for the high schoolers and the youth right here in conjunction with 24/7 Sports. It's going to be legit. It's going to be live. It's going to be lit. So follow MP Elite 10 on social media and stay dialed in on everything that they're doing.
Yeah, it's a great little setup they got here for the kids. I mean, as professional as a setup as you're going to find, and just where we're at right here for the broadcast booth, when they have that combine, there's going to be scouts and coaches. I mean, there's going to be guys down on the field getting a look at them, but you're going to see some scouts and recruiters up here as well, getting some film, getting some tape to take back to their head coaches. So I love the setup that they've got here for these kids.
I'm really looking forward to that combine. I hope we get a chance to come out here and broadcast it in some way, shape, or form. 3rd down and 10. Schmidt under pressure, throws on the run, airs it out long, and it is caught. Schmidt finds his man down to the 20-yard line. That's Malachi Riley on 3rd and long. They pick up 40 yards and move into the red zone. The Platinum Boys are on the move.
Alex, sometimes as a fan or as a spectator, I think to myself, man, I hate coach speak or I hate football player speak. But when I saw Schmidt right there, I was like, man, Schmidt's a player. That's all I can say. He's a player. He's a competitor. I mean, just, he's doing everything that he can to put his team in a position to win. I love seeing that fire.
Team Toa brought the blitz there. Schmidt was really running for dear life, and he found his guy. Heady play. Snap goes over Schmidt's head, ends up on the turf, and ends up in the hands of number 24. That's Devin Pearson, Rancho Verde sophomore, able to prevent the turnover. It'll be 2nd down and 15 for the Platinum Boys on the drive here, on the move. Found his guy. 2 minutes. Heady play of the first half. Team Toa Snap goes over Schmidt's head, ends up on the turf. It's a tough down and distance
right here because you really want to convert coming up on halftime. So you gotta get a chunk of this 15 right here to make it 3rd and a little more reasonable.
Well, this has been a genuine back-and-forth drive. 2 steps forward, 1 step backwards. Get knocked down, get back up. Let's see if they can complete it. 1st down and 10, or excuse me, 2nd down and long. Pass is caught, making up the yardage on the lost fumble. Schmidt finds his receiver over the middle. 3rd down and 10 now for the Platinum Boys. Last 90 seconds here before halftime. Platinum Boys trying to knock that donut off the scoreboard and get some points before half. Team Toa leading 2-0 after the safety there in the 1st quarter.
Alex, I like to find unsung heroes. I like to find unsung heroes. I like to look at things that might not show up in the stat book that are winning plays. And on that last play right there, number 10, the running back for Team Toa, he tracked the linebacker. He had an excellent example of blitz pickup from the running back position that he just put on tape right there. And those are things that not just the blitz pickup alone, but those are the little things that college coaches are looking at and kind of next level evaluators are watching to say, what kind of fire does he play with? What kind of head, is he a heady guy? And staying in, picking up the blitz for his quarterback, that was huge.
Well, and that's why I like doing games with you, Howard, because I'm over here looking for the big play, the touchdown, the speed, is he breaking open over the middle? But really, when these kids are out here getting film, it's not just about the highlight reel.
Well, and I mean,
it is the little things, right?
Exactly, because those big plays, you can't hit a big receiver if that linebacker comes free through the hole. The quarterback has a man in his face and he feels the pressure. But when he knows his running back is there to pick up that blitz, he can keep his eyes down the field with confidence. So, guys getting good work out here, and that was a great example of it.
And when you played at Oregon State, I feel like you played with some pretty good pass-blocking running backs.
Absolutely. And shoot, they had me back there, in the fullback position, H-back position. But, yeah, Jaquiz Rogers, Evanson Bernard, some really good pass. Ryan McCann, some really good pass-blocking running backs.
3rd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. It'll be a pass over the middle, caught at the 15-yard line. Malachi Riley spun around. Going to bring up 4th down and 4 as the clock ticks down. Final minute. 1 minute. 1 minute remaining here in the first half. Platinum Boys in the red zone, knocking on the door, trying to get points on the scoreboard before halftime.
I know you've got the rosters in front of you, Alex. I don't know if you have high schools. I'm wondering if Malachi Riley and Schmidt play in high school together. They've got some good timing down on that slant route.
I don't have the high schools. That's some research. I'm going to try to put our crack research team on that at halftime. But I'm curious, too, because he's looking, when he's under duress, when he's under pressure, where's he looking? He's looking for Malachi Riley. 30 seconds to go. 4th down and 4 for the Platinum Boys. Inside handoff, running back, looking for the edge. Can he get there? Tripped up just short of the 10-yard line. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. Bamboo defense from Team Toa. Bend, but don't break. 1st down and 10, Team Toa deep in their own territory.
It's nip and tuck, Alex. It's back and forth, back and forth. We see these amazing offensive plays, but no conversion.
Well, you're a boxing fan, Howard. I mean, this is like a real back and forth fight right here. Trading punches, trading blows. It's going to go all 12 rounds.
And you know
12
what,
rounds, right?
And you know what? Yes, it is 12 rounds.
Okay.
Well, we just interviewed Ray Leonard Jr., Sugar Ray Leonard's son, on our radio show. And as I was reading through, I'm like, 15-round fights? That's ridiculous. So we just got over those. But what I was going to say was, in boxing, they say class tells over time, which means usually the cream is going to rise to the top. And that world class, kind of the better fighter towards those championship rounds are going to come out. And so I'm interested to see how that plays for Team Toa versus the Platinum Boys. Both look like world-class elite defenses right now.
Oh, certainly. I mean, the second half, I can't wait. This is going to have 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. 1st down and 10, Team Toa deep in their own territory, looking to pass, airing it out long. He's got a man, and it's incomplete.
Stop it.
Pass was intended for Kyle Miller.
Are we stopping in the last minute? I need to. What are we? It's last 2 minutes.
Yeah, it's incomplete. Yeah, yep. He can't wave you on there.
So last 2 minutes, stop on incompletions. Mm-hmm. We haven't been doing that
at all.
It's been. That's why they've been calling timeout.
Yeah. Stop it.
Last 2 minutes, stop on. Okay, cool. Final play of the first half here. Team Toa with the ball deep in their own territory on the last play.
I'm going to have you guys on our coaches meeting so we hear all that for the next season. Yeah. So they know exactly. So it's time. Yeah. Then I'm going to get you guys on my podcast, and then I'm going to do some stuff with you.
Halftime, your score, something reminiscent of a baseball game, 2-0. Team Toa leads over the Platinum Boys at halftime. Get down in the concourse, check out Culinary Delights concession stand, personal pizzas, wings, tacos, soda, water, Gatorade, more, all your favorite beverages, all your favorite snacks at Culinary Delights concession stand. And please, ladies and gentlemen, keep your masks on, keep practicing social distancing, be COVID conscious out there at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. 10-minute halftime, Team Toa leads 2-0 over the Platinum Boys. We'll be back in just a short while here. Yo. Yeah, we can take the mics. Where are we going?
Can we move that camera right to face us? We'll just, I think this is it. Can you, are we all right?
Yeah, is he going to tell us we're ready or we're just good? Alex Crawford, Howard Kroom here. We're here with Eric Muhammad and Dejan Jernigan, the guys that run the show here for MP Elite 10. Got a lot of questions for you. And first of all, just want to say how impressed we are with the setup here. This is a great day for championship football on President's Day. We've been having a blast. But first, tell our viewers at home, tell our listeners, what is MP Elite 10? What is it that you guys do?
Well, Dejan and I, what we set out to do is just provide a platform for these kids, first and foremost from California, that didn't have an opportunity to play high school football this year. It's just been really, really awesome. Dejan initially called me with being the brainchild of it, sold me on it, and from there on out, man, it's just been awesome to watch, and more awesome to watch these kids get college offers and have this opportunity to play.
Dejan, as commissioner of the league, you're somebody who you're out here on the ground. You're talking to all the parents, all the players, all the coaches. You're really getting a feel and kind of taking the temperature of what's going on. Tell me what you've been hearing. What are some of the positive stories? What are people taking away from it? And what have you liked out here that you've seen so far?
You know what, most of it's just been, people have been really excited about their kids having the opportunity to play. After, you know, we're coming up on a whole year in March that kids have really sat, haven't played, and so we just, you know, we had a senior night here, and we got to give away flowers to the moms and just really give those seniors an opportunity. So we've just been hearing nothing but positive feedback. We've gotten just a number of kids have gotten NAIA Division III. We just had a kid on this team, one of the teams get an offer, and he's going to go to Oregon State to play. And so
Go Beavers.
Go Beavers. Go,
Yeah.
We're both Oregon State alums, so go
okay.
Beavers.
So, yeah, he's going to be going to Oregon State to play safety, and we just had a number of stories like that, and then just happy people, man, happy during a time where people have lost a lot of loved ones and stuff like that, and they've been able to come and just get away from that and actually see football. So we really didn't know football did this, you know, this much for people in their lives like this, man, and it's really been a blessing to be a part of it.
And I know that you guys got a lot planned for the coming months, especially April, the Combine going on. I know there's going to be another season, so why don't you tell us a little bit about that? Like, what can we expect out of MP Elite 10 moving forward?
Well, spring, we're really, really excited about spring because great thing is, I mean, from the looks of it, Nevada and Las Vegas, Henderson area is going to be represented really, really well. So spring is we're going to dial it up times 3 actually. So that the 10 teams we'll have 30 teams coming in springtime. So that's going to be really exciting. We just did a partnership deal with Phenom Elite, which is going to be awesome as well. They're coming in. They're going to be sponsoring our camp and combine in April as well. So a lot of good stuff. I mean, going into the summer and on into the entire year. So we got a lot planned.
And can you tell me a little bit, when I was coming out of high school, I went to Long Beach Wilson, went to Oregon State after that, and I was going to like East LA College for like a Nike Spark camp, running 40s and stuff. What is it going to be out here? Is there going to be any live stream of the combine? Is there going to be any film? What do parents and coaches, what is that going to look like? Tell us a little bit about that.
So outside of doing the Maximum Potential Elite 10 League, I own California Recruits, a recruiting service. And so what I've been able to help me and Eric has been able to do is watch the wave of recruiting change. And so what we're going to do with this combine is actually show people where recruiting is going. Because of COVID, there's a lot of coaches that can't come out, haven't been able to come out and see kids. So this combine, we will have cameras at every station. It will be set up just like the NFL combine. We have the bench press, 40-yard dash. We have every drill that they're going to be doing. It's a 3-day event, 2 days for high school, and then the Sunday, the third day, will be future Phenom. So we have 7th and 8th graders. We partner with 24/7 Sports to be able to come in and do some rankings and really see the kids that they've been wanting to see. So what they're going to see is, for the first time, is an actual NFL-style combine for high school student athletes that'll be live streamed right into coaches' offices, and coaches will be able to see that.
And with that said, of course, we are definitely going to dial up our production. Shout out right now for AG Sports for allowing us to he's been a phenomenal help as far as providing a platform to make it look A+. We greatly appreciate you guys coming on board. But you can just rest assured that when spring comes and on into the summer and into the next year, we're really going to dial up the production. So, again, like DeJohn said, for us to be able to have the opportunity to have college coaches in and to be right in line, lockstep with where recruiting is going, they'll be able to live stream right into the facility and see a quality product and some really good kids. So that's the biggest thing.
Well, Eric and DeJohn, I mean, we're really impressed with the setup that you guys have here, very professional. And, you know, we're big advocates of club football. We know what it means to people. So thank you guys for what you guys have done for these parents, these recruits. I know they appreciate it. And just really impressed with the setup that you guys have and looking forward to seeing what's to come for MP Elite.
No,
Thank you, guys.
No, big time. And if I can just tell people, just on behalf of myself and DeJohn, people that are watching and have been very supportive, we appreciate you guys' support. And everybody has started. This wasn't easy. And again, like I said, I got to thank my brother for really doing the bulk of the work. And we've been friends for 30 years. But, of course, man, the biggest things of it is we were able to pull it together. And we couldn't have done it without everybody's participation and their support. So I really want to thank anybody.
Parent, man, this is a 4-hour drive for me, 6-hour drive for a lot of people in LA who come up for these first 5 games. And you know, man, we really appreciate that, and that we just wanted to give the kids an opportunity to still play. And I think, you know, one of the biggest things, man, is I've heard, you know, the suicide rates and the gang rates and all the things that have gone up. But if we were able to just help the kids that we were able to help, we did our job. And that's all we can expect.
Absolutely. I mean, this is A1 here, right? They have the NFL Combine at Lucas Oil Field in Indianapolis, and I think the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse is on that level. Like, this is amazing. You guys are doing an amazing job. We're really happy to be out here and be a part of it.
Absolutely, and thank you for joining us at halftime. We appreciate kind of getting to speak to the brains of the operation. We talked to the young man out there, Nico, earlier on our last broadcast, and we're just really impressed with it. So thank you guys.
No, we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
And we've got a great football game here in front of us. So as a baseball score.
So second half action coming soon.
Yeah, all right. Well, thank you, DeJohn. Thanks, Eric. We appreciate it, guys, and thank you for all you do.
All right, thank you.
Awesome. We should get a picture before you guys go back down.
Yeah, let's do that.
You guys get a picture of us.
And it looks like we've got Elijah James back in the quarterback now for the Platinum Boys. First down inside, handoff. Picks up a couple of yards. Second down and 8 for the Platinum Boys. Elijah James back in the game at quarterback, the senior out of Ukaipa High School.
Well, Elijah James kind of had his legs cut out from under him on the first couple of drives, so we really haven't gotten a chance to see him because, I mean, that first drive was just so quick.
And really, Howard, I know this is championship weekend. We've been hyping it up as championship weekend. This is a championship game. This has a championship game feel to it. Two teams, like I said, two fighters really trading blows back and forth in the first half. Second down pass is caught. And then immediately in there to lay the lumber is Demarius Tidwell, the Lawndale Jr. Flying to the ball. Third down and about 6 for the Platinum Boys.
Good offense, then good defense. Same play.
And just looking down this Team TOA roster, you really have a big swath of the 5.62 or the 3.10 represented. Warren High School, as I just said, Tidwell there out of Lawndale High School. You got Compton High, you got Inglewood High. So you got that whole part of Los Angeles, LA County represented there. Third down and 5. Was that incomplete?
Yeah, incomplete. Quarterback was a little bit sped up for some reason.
Pass is incomplete. Fourth down and 5 for the Platinum Boys.
I think the ball might have just got away from him because it looked like he had the receiver he wanted on a little hitch route. Just kind of held on to it too long on his follow-through.
Well, you know, I always say this. We always say this. This is a big fourth down for the Platinum Boys, but really, they're going to go for it here in their own territory. They need to get this. Fourth down and 5, and the Platinum Boys will go for it in their own territory. Elijah James pass out in the right flat is caught, and then nothing doing. Team TOA, the defense swarms to the ball. Timothy Tuiagamoa, the freshman out of Los Al. All up in there. Turnover on downs, 1st and 10, Team TOA. And just like that, I'm talking about Long Beach, Inglewood, Lawndale, Compton, Los Al, a freshman out of Los Al, getting in and making a huge play on 4th and 5. By the way, Howard, I know we're close to Laughlin. I know I made the joke about gambling earlier. I actually don't like the decision to go for it there. I don't know if you don't have a punter, but you're deep in your own territory. I know you trust your defense, but you're giving the ball back to a Power 5 quarterback, sophomore, E.A. Maleava there. Nico E.A. Maleava in at quarterback right now for Team TOA.
With a 30-yard field.
First down handoff goes up the gut. Marcus Higgs. Marcus Higgs on the carry. Picks up 4 yards on first down. Second down and 6 for Team TOA.
Well, this is Nico E.A. Maleava's best opportunity that he's had so far. 2nd and 7. You're on your own. I mean, you're on the other team's 25. I mean, plenty of space to work. Down and distance is friendly for you. Curious as what coach calls. Do you let him roll out and see if he can find somebody, or do you go up the gut and try to get 3 or 4 more? They've got that big running back number 2 in. He's a bruiser.
Third down and long for Team TOA. Nico E.A. Maleava in at quarterback. It'll be a handoff again to Marcus Higgs. Keeps his legs churning and picks his way forward for a short gain. Third down and 5 from the 25 for Team TOA.
Higgs is a load coming at you. And in these 4 down situations, like when you get to a 3rd and 5, you have a tough decision because, again, if you go for a pass and it's incomplete, you still got the whole 5 to get. You feel like you can get a couple yards on the ground probably right here too.
Well, you're talking about Marcus Higgs being a load coming at you. Just a sophomore out of Warren High School, 6 foot 215.
Oh, yeah, he's a big guy.
He's got a bright future at the running back position in Southern California. Third down and 5 for Team TOA. Nico calls his own number, tries to get to the edge. He can't get there. In pursuit for the Platinum Boys, number 35, Lisi Toki in on the tackle. 4th down and short for Team Toa.
Nico E.A. Maliava's read on that RPO on the run pass options, he's got it down. I mean, he's gotten that thing. Every time he pulls it out, his running back gets killed. And it sounds like I'm being mean to his running back, but that's the job. Attract the defenders to you and go off the edge, and he's got that thing dialed up perfectly.
I really want to see, I know it's 4th and short, so play call situation might be different, but I'm really eager to see more of Nico E.A. Maliava's arm in this game.
He's got one. The
4th
glimpses.
down and short for Team Toa. Maliava's pass tipped at the line, incomplete. Number 20 for the Platinum Boys, jumping up like a volleyball player and spiking the ball to the turf. Turnover on downs, 1st down and 10, Platinum Boys, as these two defenses are trading punches like heavyweight fighters in a primetime boxing match.
E.A. Maliava had his guy. He had exactly, and that's why football is so tough, because everybody has to do the right thing at the right time. He had his receiver, the O-line blocked up front, but the DN jumped and got his hands in the passing lane and knocked it down. And it's hard to plan for that.
Well, what do we always say, Howard? Football is hard.
Football's hard, and it takes 11 guys at one time doing the right thing.
Toby Schmidt back in the game at quarterback for the Platinum Boys, rolling out to pass on 1st down. Has to throw it away, incomplete. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys from their own 23-yard line. And they're back to Toby Schmidt. But really, Howard, talking about the Platinum Boys offense, I like both their quarterbacks. I like Elijah James and I like Toby Smith. They're both competitors. And it's funny because we're over here talking about, hey, this quarterback looks good. I like their offense. The score's 2-0. But really, like you said, there has been some offensive execution. Just both defenses are flat out beastly.
Well, we've seen a lot of 4th and 2. Like, a lot of times it's, 4th and 15 and guys aren't converting. But these are 4th and 2s where it's like anybody's down on that play.
2nd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Halfway through the 3rd quarter. Schmidt back to pass. Airs it out long. Has a man, incomplete. It was intended for Malachi Riley. Jaden Minix, Warren High School senior, in coverage.
Alex, if that's any other receiver for the Platinum Boys, I'm jumping up and down and I'm getting upset. You've got a touchdown, you're running open, and it's a drop. But Malachi Riley has been so productive today.
We're going to give him a pass here.
He's seen a million balls come his way. He's caught them all. I mean, you can't catch every pass. He should have had that one. He wants that one back, but he's going to make up for it again down the line. So just got to keep playing.
But that being said, that was a great ball from Schmidt to
ball.
Riley that coulda, shoulda, woulda been a touchdown.
Absolutely. And you know what I always say, Alex? There's a lot of plays in a football game you'd like to have back, and that's one of them.
Timeout taken by the Platinum Boys. 4:33 to go here in the 3rd quarter. Your score, Team Toa 2, Platinum Boys 0. And a reminder, if you're hungry, if you're thirsty, if you want a snack, you want a beverage, make your way to the concourse and check out Culinary Delights concession stand. They are open and they have got it all. Personal pizzas, wings. I heard the tacos were quite delicious. Ice cold soda, water, Gatorade, and more. Find it all at Culinary Delights concession stand.
We've talked about it a couple of times so far, but I'm impressed by the traveling parties of Team Toa and Platinum Boys. These parents, these supporters, grandma, sister, aunts, and uncles, they made the long drive out here on their 3-day weekend to come support their kids.
Oh, for sure. Every play on either side of the ball, you're hearing cheers from the crowd. I love it. It's championship weekend, Howard.
And they're playing like it.
3rd down and long. Schmidt's pass over the middle, tipped incomplete. That was Takari Carr, the Dominguez High School junior, getting a finger on it and knocking it to the turf. That'll go down to the stat book as a pass breakup, although Carr certainly wishes he had the interception on that one.
Now I'm starting to think, is this thing going to end 2-0? I don't think it is. I think we're going to see a big touchdown coming up.
Well,
too.
these offenses are too good. These offenses are like volcanoes ready to erupt, right? The magma's under the surface. It's ready to bust out. you've seen right there a great defensive play by Carr to break up what would have been a huge gain. And earlier you saw, hate to say it, Malachi Riley with a drop that would have been a touchdown. So things are happening. The execution's just not quite there yet. 4th down and long. We will see a punt by the Platinum Boys. Going to bounce and be down right around the 45-yard line. That's where Team Toa and their quarterback, E.A. Maleava, will take over on offense, leading 2-0, 3:31 to go here in the third quarter. All right, Howard. Well, I was just going to ask you, what do you do here? Like, what's the game plan? Because defenses are playing so tough. What's the game plan here?
What I was just asking myself is, do you run the ball up the gut with the big guy? They've ran on every single first down almost, Team Toa. And I get it. Pound the ball, get a couple positive yardage. Do you do that, or do you let your quarterback try to open it up? And it looks like to me they're going all quarterback.
1st down and 10, Team Toa just on their side of the 50-yard line. E.A. Maleava back to pass, trying to buy time with his legs, can't escape the pressure, and he's sacked.
And not only were they going to let E.A. Maleava throw the ball, but they were letting him go deep. That was a little wheel, kind of a out and up route. They were going for the end zone, or at least taking a big shot on that one.
Mafileo Tupo in on the sack for the Platinum Boys. 2nd down and a mile for Team Toa. And this game has been really just so impressive defensively. Big plays by the defensive lines and the DBs for both teams. Super fun to watch.
And that's why on that first play, Team Toa said, you know what, let's take a shot on 1st down right now.
E.A. Maleava back to pass. It's a screen, bobbled and caught. Marcus Higgs running hard, churns his legs forward and picks up a few. 3rd down and long now for Team Toa.
Alex, I can't believe you told me that number 2, Higgins?
Marcus Higgs.
Marcus Higgs. I can't believe he's a sophomore.
Sophomore, Warren High School, 6 foot, 215.
Man, a lot of these kids are looking like seniors to me. Everybody's a sophomore, a junior. I mean, obviously we got seniors out here, but it's a lot of underclassmen with talent.
Well, all of a sudden, I've got Warren High School circled as one of my high schools to watch for the next 2 years going forward because his quarterback, Nico E.A. Maleava, is also a stud. They're both sophomores, so keep an eye on Warren.
Absolutely.
3rd down and 15 for Team Toa. E.A. Maleava airs it out long, has a receiver incomplete. It was intended for Alex Saja, the Warren High School junior. Incomplete, 4th down and a mile for Team Toa. Platinum Boys defense playing strong, playing big, and bringing up 4th and long.
On that play right there, first of all, shout out to the offensive line because they held up strong. They gave their quarterback a ton of time. And when you see him standing with that big 6'6" frame in the pocket, it just looks good. And he had a pump fake over to the right, came back to the middle of the field on his second read and found his receiver across the middle, just couldn't connect with him. A hair strong, but a good-looking throw by E.A. Maleava.
Well, here's the question we ask every time this happens. Do you punt or do you go for it here? It's 4th and long. It's 4th and 15. You're on your side of the 50, and E.A. Maleava's back out there. Looks like they'll go for it.
You're going for it. When you got this much talent, nothing's been working on offense, you go for it.
Team Toa going for it on 4th and long. And E.A. Maleava with a nice punt. Beautiful hang time.
But
going to bounce and be down right around the 25-yard line.
Alex, I said punt. I said go for it, but that was before I knew that they had an all-conference punter in Nico E.A. Maleava at the quarterback position. That was a great punt.
Hey, get you a quarterback that can do both. This kid's got Power 5 D1 offers across the board, and then he just lets loose the best punt that we've seen today at MP Elite 10 Championship Weekend.
So we got 22 seconds left in the third quarter. Almost headed to the last 12 minutes of the game. It's crazy that we're still here at 2-0.
It's 2-0. And you said, is this game going to end 2-0? Man, these defenses, they bend a little, but then they bounce back twice as hard.
But not if my man Malachi Riley has something to say about it. It's not going to end 2-0.
First down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Elijah James back in at quarterback for them. Pass Pass on first down, caught over the middle, plucked out of the air by Demarion Young. Out to the 35-yard line, chain gang on the move. That is a Platinum Boys first down.
Demarion Young jumped up with some energy after that catch.
And that's it, that does it. That's all she wrote for the third quarter. 1 quarter left, and your score is still 2-0. This game is coming down to the wire. Fasten up your seatbelts, folks. This is going to be a good one. 12 minutes to go, and the Platinum Boys are on the move. It's the fourth quarter, and it's Platinum Boys football. First down and 10 from their own 46-yard line. Some movement up front, and that's going to be a neutral zone infraction, offsides against Team Toa, 5 free yards for the Platinum Boys. First down and 5 now from their own 41-yard line. And we're at that point in the game, Howard, where every mistake, every missed tackle, every penalty, every dropped pass could cost you the game.
Starting out the drive +5 helps any offense.
First down handoff straight up the gut. Number 23 totes the rock for the Platinum Boys. A couple yards short of the first down. Going to bring up second down and about 3. So if I'm the Platinum Boys right now, this sounds almost redundant, but I'm trying to put a long drive together, string some plays together, eat clock, and at the very least get down in the red zone, give myself a shot.
Well, you know what I love, Alex? I always love taking a deep shot on second down and short. Let's see if they take one right here and make it easy. You still got third and short if you need it.
I like that. Second down and short for Team Toa. Elijah James in at quarterback pressure, tries to escape it up the middle, and he's gang tackled in the backfield. Elijah James, no breathing room, is brought down right around the 40-yard line.
Elijah James had 2 verticals on the outside by his receivers. When he took that snap, he had his eyes downfield the whole time, and the pocket just collapsed on him. I think he was going deep.
Malik Riley, the Lakewood High School junior, in there on the sack. Third down and about 6 for Team Platinum. Okay, so Howard.
We talk about big downs. This is a big one.
Well, I think they took your advice. I think they wanted to take a shot there. It's just the D-line of Team Toa playing as good as anybody in this game. Third down and long pass intended for Malachi Riley. Incomplete. Lots of pressure there by the Team Toa defensive front. That's going to bring up fourth down and 6 for the Platinum Boys.
Elijah James, he just has not had any time. And it's crazy. You know, the line will hold up on one play. You know, the next play it won't. And Elijah James just has not had good luck and good timing thus far. And every time he drops back to pass, he's got guys in his lap.
I mean, that's some big defensive linemen out there for Team Toa. I'm looking at number 10 here, James Therioni, 6'4", 241, senior out of Warren High School here, the defensive end.
Good-looking football player.
It doesn't look like he has any offers right now. That guy looks like a D1 athlete. Fourth down for the Platinum Boys. Pressure and a sack. Elijah James, nowhere to go, nowhere to run. And the Team Toa defensive front getting in there and making a mess of everything. Takari Carr out of Dominguez High School. Fired up, also in there on the sack. Amari Hendy, the Sarah High School linebacker. That's a turnover on downs. That's first down and 10 for Team Toa, leading 2-0 here in the fourth quarter. Knocking on the door, first and 10 from the Platinum 25. And Team Toa now with a shot to add to their 2-0 lead. Just under 10 minutes to go. E.A. Maliava looks for the end zone, pass is caught. E.A. Maliava looks for the end zone, and the pass is caught for a Team Toa touchdown! Dejon Hancocks. Number 4 finds pay dirt. And 2-0 becomes 8-0 with 9:17 to go here in the fourth. Your first touchdown of the game is a 16-yard strike. E.A. Maliava to Hancocks.
I'm a big Nico E.A. Maliava fan, and we've been waiting to see it. We've seen him look great in the pocket. We've seen him move his feet, go through his progressions, but a couple of times it's been an incompletion. On that one, he made something out of nothing. He saw his receiver had a half a step. There was only one place you could put the ball for it to not be an interception, and that's exactly where Nico E.A. Maliava put it. That was a beautiful dime.
And Team Toa will go for 2, try to make it a 2-score game. E.A. Maliava takes the snap, stumbles, tries to throw on the run, looks in the back of the end zone, incomplete. Incomplete, so 2-point conversion is no good. And your score remains 8-0, a one-possession game here in the fourth. Like I said, folks, fasten your seatbelts. This one's coming down to the wire. 9:17 to go, and the Platinum Boys will get the ball back.
And shout out to Ralph Lawler, the Clippers announcer.
You see, I stole that from my guy, Ralph.
I love it. I love it. But no, that was a beautiful play right there. Nico E.A. Maliava, he's standing in the pocket. He's assessing his options, going through all his reads. So as I say that, I have to stop in my tracks and say credit that offensive line for Team Toa, because you can't do that unless you get stout blocking up front. He's going through his reads, and he sees, I didn't see where the receiver came from. I thought it was maybe a running back out the backfield. I saw he had a step on him. I'm like, I know he's not about to try to throw that ball and fit it in that little window, and he did it to perfection. That was a great throw and catch.
So after the touchdown, failed 2-point conversion. So really, still a one-score game, 8-0. Team Toa leads, 9:17 to go here. Still anybody's ball game. Platinum Boys just got to get their offense clicking. Their defense has been solid, really. You give up one big play. You give up one big play, and you're down 8-0. Okay, so let's see what the offense can do. Let's see if Elijah James can have some time. Let's see if Toby Schmidt can make some plays.
There's only one thing that the Platinum Boys need to do on this drive better. They have to block. They have to. I feel terrible for Elijah James, like I said, because he hasn't even had an opportunity to throw the ball if he's wanted to, maybe once or twice. So if they find a way to get stout up front and hold off some of these Team Toa D linemen, they got enough receivers and athletes to strike.
Kickoff is fielded at the 15-yard line by the Platinum Boys. Bringing it out is Demarion Young, who breaks a tackle. Tries to pick his way forward to the 30-yard line. And it will be first down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Just inside their own 30-yard line, trailing 8-0, final 9 minutes of the game. I totally agree with you, Howard. I know we always harp on it. Offensive line wins and loses game. No line, no shine. It's a cliche, but I say it. But really, when Elijah James or Toby Schmidt, when they've had time to throw, they've made throws, they've made plays. It's just this defensive front for Team Toa is really good. They've gotten back there, and the offensive line hasn't given the Platinum Boys time.
Well, I feel like Toby Schmidt's about to start scrambling and running for his life right now.
Trying to make a play, right?
Trying to make a play. He's not going out without a fight.
First down and 10, Platinum from their own 29-yard line. Toby Schmidt in the game at quarterback, gets the pass off. Malachi Riley makes a nice one-handed grab out of bounds, doesn't count. So incomplete, 2nd down and 10. For Platinum.
No, the ref.
And I know it won't count in the scorebook or anything, but Malachi Riley did make a nice one-handed catch there out of bounds. Pass over the middle is caught right around the 1st down marker. Jabari Harris on the reception for the Platinum Boys. And that is going to be a Platinum Boys 1st down. Move the chains. The Platinum Boys are on the move. I don't want to say it all comes down to this drive, Howard, because there's 8 minutes left in the game. But really,
it all comes down to this drive.
You want to answer right here.
You got to answer right here. If not, there's not enough time left.
1st down and 10 for Platinum. On their own 39-yard line, Schmidt back to pass. Buys time with his legs, throws on the run, pass is caught around the 50. Malachi Riley makes a man miss, dives for the 1st down marker. And he's going to be spotted just short of the line to gain.
So we're seeing what we anticipated, Alex. Schmidt running around, doing what he can in the backfield, and trying to find Malachi Riley somewhere on the sideline, somewhere for a catch.
2nd down and 1 for the Platinum Boys after Schmidt found Riley on a 9-yard pitch and catch. Schmidt fakes the handoff, and then he's gang tackled in the backfield. Team Toa was not fooled by the run-pass option. Jaden Houston, the freshman from Warren High School, sniffing that play out and sacking the quarterback.
So we see Schmidt running around in the backfield. They give him a RPO, run-pass option on that, let him keep it himself, but absolutely nothing going on the design run. Maybe if he's got an option to pass, it might give the defense a different look and open it up for him.
Well, Jaden Houston, the Warren High School freshman. By the way, he's a freshman. He's 6'2", 240. So like I said, Warren's got a bright future there. 3rd down and long. Pass is long over the middle. Incomplete. Intended for Malachi Riley. Takari Carr in coverage there.
I'm going to do it again, Alex. I'm going to shout out some sportsmanship. Number 20 just picked up a hard blitzing, I can't tell who that is. Number 22, is that 42, 22 right here?
For
Team Toa. Anyways, the young man, the DB, blitzed really hard. Just some good sportsmanship by these two teams. So even though it's a neck-and-neck physical game, still got love for each other and playing the game the right way.
Yeah, that's 22. That's the sophomore linebacker, Edward Smith, out of Warren High School there, with a nice pass rush on the last play.
Absolutely, and then patting him on the helmet, saying good block. Love to see it.
Is it 4th? Is it 4th down?
I can't tell. I think it is.
Schmidt back to pass. Trying to escape the pressure. He can, and he's sacked in the backfield. Team Toa getting in there. The pass rush of Team Toa, too beastly. And that is a turnover on downs. 1st down and 10. Toa leading 8-0. Final 5:30 of the game here. Game number 3 of our 4-game slate at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. And Team Toa looking to add to their 8-0 lead.
And you think it's kind of annoying or it's getting tedious for us to keep talking about line play, but imagine if you're the quarterback, or imagine if you're one of the Platinum Boys. You're not talking about it. You're living it. You can't even get any positive yardage.
1st down and 10 for Team Toa. E.A. Maliava gonna pass. Looks end zone. Incomplete. Aaron Williams, the defensive back, made a touchdown-saving pass breakup. laying out for that ball. Incomplete. Second down and 10 for Team Toa.
E.A. Maliava, he's mad at himself. He kind of wants that one back, but I love getting out here and getting these live reps because that's a hard ball. Does he put air under it? Does he put it on a line? He's trying to figure out that timing. Even better play by the defender on the pass breakup.
And just talking about how close this game is and how close this game has been, it's 8-0. And really, it's just one well-executed play, one crack in the defense by the Platinum Boys, one well-executed play by Team Toa. That's the difference in this 8-0 game.
And Platinum Boys have had an opportunity or two to strike for a touchdown, so it hasn't been all bad.
Second down and 10 for Team Toa. Handoff goes up the middle. Marcus Higgs runs hard as he usually does and picks up a couple of yards. Third down and long for Team Toa. So there's under 4 minutes to go. It's third down and long. You have the ball in your opponent's territory. Chance to drive a nail in the coffin. What do you call here, Howard?
Well, I think we know Team Toa does not have a kicker, so it's just because if they had a kicker, they would have took the extra point on the last one to make it a two-possession game. So it's 4-down territory. They're going to go RPO with E.A. Maliava, I guess.
E.A. Maliava, and at quarterback. It's a pass, throws it out, incomplete.
And I'm done trying to predict plays because every time I try to go with one, I'm totally off.
It was intended for Dejon Hancock's.
And so it looks like, what is this, 4th down and 7 or 8 left?
4th down and 8.
Huge.
Ball is in their opponent's territory.
Huge down right here because Platinum Boys, your defense is your calling card. You need one play. You get a stop here. You got the ball back with 3 minutes left. That's plenty of time to go on a drive.
If Platinum gets a stop, like you said, plenty of time to go on a drive. And if Team Toa picks up a first down, they can effectively put the game away. It's 4th down and 8 for Team Toa. Final 3 minutes of the game. Nico Iemaliava will pass. Looking long, incomplete. Turnover on downs. Platinum Boys going to get the ball back with 3:02 to go, trailing by 8. So you've heard about the 2-minute drill. It's time for the 3-minute drill. They got to get down the field. They got to get a touchdown and get a 2-point conversion with 3 minutes. Now I know clock stops inside of 2 minutes on incompletions and out-of-bounds plays, which isn't always the case here. So they've got some time. They've got timeouts. They've got enough time to score. But their offense hasn't been able to find pay dirt yet today.
But Elijah James is in the game, and he hasn't had any real opportunities. This is his chance to kind of, it's not even been him. He hasn't even played bad. He just hasn't had an opportunity. So I hope he gets some time to throw and to work at the quarterback position.
Elijah James in at quarterback for the Platinum Boys. First down and 10. James pressured, hit, ball's on the turf. There's a mad scrum for it. We'll see who comes up with it. And that's a turnover. Fumble recovered by Team Toa. Team Toa comes up with the ball, and with 2:52 to go, they've got it on the Platinum 31-yard line. A chance to drive the nail into this coffin against the Platinum Boys here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse.
Got to be sharp. You got to be disciplined. And we talked about it being a heavyweight fight, and class tells over time. In the end of the game, you got to execute when you're tired, when it's hard, when you're trying to make a play. And Platinum Boys, they didn't do it on that.
Well,
on that
we
drive.
talked about you can't make mistakes. Elijah James trying to buy time with his feet, gets hit, arm gets hit as he's scrambling, ball's on the turf, turnover. First down and 10, Team Toa. Pass out right side, incomplete. In on the coverage for the Platinum Boys, Aaron Williams flying to the ball. Bringing up second down and 10. We have a timeout. Second down and 10, 2:39 to go for Team Toa. Who took the timeout? Second down and 10 will be an inside run. Running back is stoned right at the original line of scrimmage. Whole bunch of platinum jerseys converging on the back. Going to bring up third down and 9 for Team Toa as the clock ticks down. Just over 2 minutes left to go in this ball game. Team Toa clinging to their 8-point lead, trying to put this thing away. No, I think you just do it. All right, final 2 minutes of this game. Howard, third down and long. Again, literally same position you were in a few minutes ago, only now the Platinum Boys have even less time to work with. They have to get a stop right here. They have to use their timeouts. This is it. This is do or die.
This is do or die. You want to see a turnover if you're Platinum Boys.
And a flag comes in. Ref's looking at his watch, and it is going to be a delay of game against... Delay of game penalty goes against Team Toa. And just a reminder, when this game is over, parents, players, coaches from the Platinum Boys and from Team Toa, please make your way to the exits immediately so we can get this place cleaned up, cleaned out, sanitized, and ready for game number 4. Third down and long. E.A. Maliava will pass, throws a dart, incomplete.
Well, fourth down, I think, like I said, we know that Team Toa doesn't have a kicker, so they're going for it on 4th and 13. Platinum Boys still got some life.
Fourth down for Team Toa, 4th and long. Platinum Boys need a stop to get the ball back and try to score. Team Toa trying to put this thing away. 94 seconds to go. Yeah, this is it, Howard. This is the game. Comes down to this right here.
Oh, yeah, if they don't, Platinum Boys, but they still have a chance. So if you're Platinum Boys, you feel fine right now. Get in the backfield, bring down E.A. Maliava, and you got some room to work with.
4th and long, E.A. Maliava will pass, pressured, tries to escape it. Defender all in his grill, and he's sacked. Number 10 for the Platinum Boys, getting in there, getting in the grill of E.A. Maliava. A huge sack with 91 seconds to go. And Platinum's going to get the ball back. It'll be first down and 10 for the Platinum Boys.
And we just said it, the best outcome on that play, the number one outcome for Platinum Boys could have been a sack. You get the ball back, your defense is feeling good about themselves, which should energize your offense, and more importantly, you get some field position back. So they're on, what, the 45-yard line?
They're going to have about 55 yards and 91 seconds to try to get down the field. And it was, I didn't want to try to say this name over the public address system here, but it was Elijah. The one thing you can't give up, depending on which side you're on, is a sack. They got that. They've got a shot, Howard.
They got a shot. That's all you want is an opportunity, and you've been saying it. You told the crowd to fasten their seatbelts at the start of the 4th quarter because we had the feeling it was going to be a good game. One drive to turn it around, and we're seeing Schmidt right now, and he's done some good stuff. Does he have some magic in him?
Toby Schmidt back in the game at quarterback for the Platinum Boys. 55 yards, 91 seconds to pay dirt. Schmidt will pass. Airs it out, and the pass is caught by his trusty target. Malachi Riley plucks that one at the 40. Move the chain gang. First down and 10 for the Platinum Boys.
Well, there's no question where Schmidt's going right here. We don't have to wonder who he's looking for. He's looking for Malachi Riley. I'm also very high on number 14, the young man in the slot as well.
That would be Demarion Young.
So a lot of weapons, a lot of options.
First down and 10, Schmidt back to pass over the middle, incomplete. In there on the coverage for Team Toa, Amari Hendy, the Sarah High School junior, with the pass breakup. Second down and 10 for Team Toa. Second down and 10 for the Platinum Boys on the Team Toa 40-yard line. Toby Schmidt out of shotgun, throws over the middle, incomplete. Another textbook pass breakup by the Team Toa defender. This time Demetrius Tidwell out of Lawndale showing us how it's done. 3rd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. About leaving? Oh, yeah. And just a reminder, as soon as this game is over, parents, players, coaches from Team Toa and the Platinum Boys, please make your way to the exit so we can get this place cleaned out, sanitized, and ready for kickoff for game number 4. But before that, we've got 72 seconds of football left, and Team Toa going to take a timeout. It's going to be 3rd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys after this timeout. I mean, Howard, we talked about it all game. It's a heavyweight fight. It's back and forth. It's 2 great teams going at it. It's championship weekend, whatever you want to call it, whatever cliche you want to use, whatever analogy you want to make. This game is that. It's coming down to the final drive. It's coming down to the final possession for the Platinum Boys, trailing by 8. 72 seconds to go. They have the ball about 40 yards, or exactly 40 yards, to the end zone. This is it. This is what it comes. This is why you play these games. This is why this is the championship weekend. These are 2 really equally matched teams.
And even though it was only 2-0 earlier, I'd still say Platinum Boys, they've been facing adversity all night as an offense. It's no different right here. 3rd down and 10 is not a position you want to be in, but they've got 2 downs to work with. We know it's 4-down territory. They need a play right now more than ever.
3rd down and 10 for the Platinum Boys. Schmidt out of shotgun. It's a pass, buys time with his legs, throws on the run, and it's caught. A one-handed grab at the 20-yard line, and the Platinum Boys receiver gets down to the 10. That was Devin Pearson. A big 1st down for the Platinum Boys as a flag comes in late.
And Alex, we have beat this drum over and over in this game, but man, Schmidt, when you think he's dead, when you think it's over, I mean, he had nothing on that. I'm like, just run it. Oh, no, you can't run it. Then he found a guy out of nowhere who makes a heck of a one-handed grab to keep the drive alive. And if Platinum Boys tie it up, it was because of that catch.
Offsetting penalties, unsportsmanlike conduct against both teams, extracurriculars out there. Penalties will offset. And the big 1st down pitch and catch on 3rd and long. Schmidt throwing on the run, finding his receiver, one-handed grab. Beautiful football. 59 seconds to go, and the Platinum Boys are knocking on the door. 1st down and goal from the 10. Final minute of this ball game. The Platinum Boys need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. They've got 4 downs and 1 minute to do so. Toby Schmidt passing out of shotgun, running for dear life. Throwing on the run in the end zone. Pass is wobbling and it's intercepted. The pass is picked off. Takari Carr out of Dominguez High School. Right place, right time. Turnover. Team Toa gets the ball back deep in their own territory. 43 seconds to go. Takari Carr picks off Toby Schmidt, and we have a turnover on downs.
Alex, you know I have no dog in this fight at all. I'm not rooting for either team to win, but on that one I was so disappointed for Toby Schmidt. He's going to want that one back. They always tell you as a quarterback, don't throw the ball across your body back to the middle of the field. You're always asking for an interception, but he was just trying to make a play. And right over that linebacker's head was where he was trying to get the ball because he had a receiver in the end zone. He just too much on one play, and he couldn't make it happen.
Well, Toby Schmidt is a gunslinger, right? Toby Schmidt is a guy that tries to make a play.
Tries to make it happen by any means necessary.
And just like the all-time great gunslinger, Brett Favre, to throw that many touchdowns, you got to throw a lot of interceptions. Toby Schmidt wanted to make a play, game's on the line, 1 minute left, 10-yard line, and what's he do? He throws a risky pass, it gets picked off. In basketball, you know, live by the 3, die by the 3. that's kind of what went down there. So credit to the young man trying to make a play, but that's what happens.
Yeah, he's got nothing to hang his head about. He fought. Both of these teams fought all night, all afternoon. It's been a great matchup.
And after the Takari Carr interception, the clock will wind down here at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. And the Platinum Boys fall to Team Toa 8-0. Your final. Team Toa victorious here. Nico E.A. Maliava finding Dejan Hancox on a 20-yard touchdown strike. That coupled with a safety, and that's how you get 8-0. So your final, Team Toa 8, Platinum Boys 0. Here from game number 3 at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse. Parents, players, coaches from Team Toa and the Platinum Boys pack up, say your goodbyes, throw your trash in the waste baskets, and get on out of here so we can get this place cleaned up and sanitized before game number 4 on our 4-game afternoon slate here, championship weekend. From MP Elite 10, our final game of the afternoon, chosen one, taking on Team Black Ops out of Long Beach. It should be a good one. If it's anything like that last game, it'll be a great one. Again, your final, Team Toa 8, Platinum Boys 0. Keep your masks on, keep social distancing, and get on out of here as we get ready for our next game at the Anderson Auto Group Fieldhouse.